Hey y'all. This week I'm gonna talk to y'all about some trauma responses that are often misunderstood, right? I'm gonna give y'all two today. One, being overly ambitious with no follow through, right? People who are overly ambitious with no follow through could be responding to trauma, right? They could very well not have a lot of emotional connection to their own lives, which is why they have no follow through. But they also are trying to save themselves, right? They've been trying to save themselves for a long time and they don't want to depend on nobody else. So they're always coming up with a way to make some money, to make some change, make a difference, right? That's within self, right? They still feel like people need to be saved because at one point they felt like they needed to be saved, right? Okay. That is often misunderstood a lot because people talk about like narcissism, and they talk about like, covert narcissists and grandiose narcissists, and how they like talk about themselves all the time, and they always faking you or whatever, like. But that's also a trauma response to a person who's been hurt a lot, a person who hasn't been able to depend on people a lot. They're going to also always have ideas of how to stay afloat first, and also how to help other people, right? So, here's another one, right? Overspending, right? Overspending is a trauma response. Or it can be. I'm not going to say it is. I'm going to say it can be, right? Because overspending is usually linked to your lack of in the past, right? So at one point you didn't have, so now you buy, right? Or buying things makes you feel good, so you impulse buy, right? For retail therapy, right? And then you buy things that you don't need just because your feelings are hurt and you don't know how to cope with your own feelings, right? Coping skills are important, right? And also, you can also overspend because you lack the ability to say no, right? Subconsciously, you know that if somebody asks you for it, you're going to give it to them. So you spend it faster than they can ask for it, right? Trauma responses, right? Always keep in mind that things are not always what they seem, right? Ask the right questions, right? So you know, because people's behavior can be very confusing, right? Especially you see all these people with these trust issues, right? And they telling you like, oh, this is a sign of narcissism and this is a sign of narcissism. And so now you looking at everybody as a narcissist, right? But most people have trauma responses that they're working through. We're going to keep on looking into that this week. I love y'all. Y'all like and subscribe the channel. And I'm going to keep on coming with these trauma responses that are often misunderstood this week. I love y'all. Y'all have a good one.